We're not interested in some long soliloquy about
that you lost because you left the suitcase on the train as well.
Yeah. I was trying to get to that, okay? Now can y'all explain the suitcase situation?
I'll explain it.
No, I don't want you to explain it.
No, you want to explain it? I'll explain it.
No, because you can't even be trusted to keep up with your own stuff, okay? Jenna, hurry up.
That's so hypocritical!
Y'all are trying to get out of here.
Yeah, we're trying to enjoy Toronto.
Hurry up.
No, it was, first of all, but leading up to leaving, Harold meticulously helped Trevor pack his little black suitcase with all.
You don't need to make a long story.
Okay, but I just want to add that that he really helped Trevor with that suitcase. So anyway, we get on the train in Newport News, and Papa Harold is there to help us get our stuff on the train. He grabbed some bags. I had some bags. Everybody had bags. And anyway, we get on the train. We get seated. We get on the way there. I come up with the idea that because Trevor has an orthodontist all the way up in Northern Virginia, that, you know, since we have a 4-hour layover.
Oxon Hill, Maryland is where it is.
Well, it's Oxon Hill, Maryland. It's right near Alexandria. That since we have a 4-hour layover, I'm thinking maybe we ought to try to take care of one of his appointments. And he wasn't happy about that. So we decided to do that. I told Harold, look, Trevor and I are going to get off the train in Alexandria. You all go on to Union Station. We're going to go to his appointment. And I said, I'm going to take this bag and Trevor's going to take this bag because I don't want to leave you all with all the bags. But apparently, I probably should have taken more because it turned out to be too much for Gab and Harold to handle.
Yeah, we were struggling with like 6 bags.
Okay, but anyway, I did think about that, and thus the reason why I did take 2 significant bags with us. We get to the train. The train leaving to Detroit is leaving at 4:05. Trevor and I got to the train station at 3. You guys had eaten, and it was already time to, I got Trevor some food. It was time to go on and board the train to Detroit. And
we had a relaxing afternoon up until that point.
Okay, yeah, okay. So anyway, I look at Gab. Gab has bags, and I said, "Where's Trevor's suitcase?"
And I made this face.
And she made that face, and she said, "You mean the little black one?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "I think that." But then I could see the look on her face that clearly said, "We do not have that bag." She goes back into the line where Harold is standing and whispers to him, and Harold looks at me and says, "We don't have it." And I'm like, "Oh Lord."
You asked me earlier in the restaurant, did we have all the bags? And I was like, yeah, we have all the bags that y'all left. And we did. The problem was that one bag was left on the train in a different location than all the other bags. So when we got off the train, we grabbed all 5 or 6 bags that were in the one location where we were. For whatever reason, Trevor's bag was stored on the train in a separate location.
Oh, that's not my fault.
The same bag that was meticulously packed before
So that was your point about the meticulous packing. I was wondering where that was.
Still your fault.
Because I think, had I been there, I would have been like, but wait a minute, where's Trevor's suitcase?
Do you think it's reasonable to have put all the bags in one location?
No.
Well,
if it could fit, then
it's still up in the air as to how that bag didn't make it down to where we were sitting. But nonetheless, it was a process, and we ended up once again tracking down Amtrak people and
leaving a bag on the train. The train goes all the way to Boston with Trevor's clothes for the trip and his competition uniform and his medical supplies. Fortunately, we didn't leave his medical kit in the bag, so we had
still
that.
had the medical kit, so he could still get his medicine. But
Hi, Harold. This is Ashley again, station manager out of Boston South Station. As soon as I left the last voice message, the conductor actually came in, and we do have the suitcase here at Boston South Station. I'm going to have you, I'm looking at your reservation, and it looks like you're still in transit. So I'm going to actually have you guys call that lost and found number, 617-345-7444, to make arrangements with Sandy on how we're going to get this back to you. I'm not sure if you know anyone in the Boston area that might be able to pick it up for you, but outside of that, she can assist you with getting the bag to the closest station at the end of your travel. Once again, her name is Sandy, 617-345-7444. We do have the black suitcase with Trevor's name on it. It will be held here at Boston South Station in the Lost and Found office. Thank you. Bye-bye.
the good train people got the train to Ann Arbor the next day, the day after we got to Ann Arbor. His bag came, so he only went 24 hours without a bag, right?
But it was depressing, you know, at least for that portion of the train ride, because that's the longest portion of the trip. The train ride from Union Station out to the Midwest.
And that the whole time you're wondering, is he going to get his bag?
That put a damper on everything. Fortunately, we found out the next morning. We lost cell service, and the people were trying to call us that night to tell us that they had found the bag and where it was, but of course we didn't have cell service until we arrived in some city out in the Midwest the next morning, and I got a voicemail that said the bag was had been found. It was in Boston, and we just needed to make arrangements to retrieve it when they sent it back out to Ann Arbor. So that was 2017's travel bag fiasco. Way to go, Trev! Way to go, Trev! Get out, Gab!
to unlock the mind and our bodies, and then maybe you will always see how free it can be. Music is the key to unlock your mind and your body. So come with me to ecstasy. Oh, can't you see I've got the key? I am a DJ man, and music is my plan to ease your mind and set you free from all your days of misery. You see. You are the one for me, and music is the key to win your heart and make your mind. I'm thinking of you all the time. You see, music is the key for you and me to unlock the mind and our bodies, and then maybe you always see how free it can be. Music is the key to unlock your mind and your body. So come with me to ecstasy. Oh, can't you see I've got the key?
In the hotel where we stayed in Comfort Inn in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
So we got the key. About where we were going to stay. You and me. And we got rid of one hotel bad reviews.
But I was concerned because that hotel with bad reviews was right next door to the hotel that had decent reviews. So Comfort Inn decided to stay in Comfort Inn. But there were some issues there, including not providing us with towels. So when
we had 4 people staying, 5 people staying.
Well, we had 5 people staying in the room, but after the first day, they did not give us towels.
You had to ask for new towels.
Right. There were no towels.
Okay, so when you went to go ask for towels, what did you say?
Here's the funny thing is, they took the dirty towels and then replaced them with anything. So when I went to ask the guy, the attendant, for towels, I said, we need some towels. And I don't know if we have any more. I can give you some floor mats. And I said, you mean the thing that people put on the floor and they step on?
Floor towels is what he's talking about. He's talking about the towels that you put outside the bathtub. So
but he called them floor mats. And I'm like, you mean the things that they put out in the shower and that you step on? Yeah, you seen those? You know, they're kind of like I know what you're talking about. The things that people step on. And he's like, yeah, let me go in here. And I'm like, do you have any hand towels? Can we just have some hand towels?
I heard you say that.
Yeah, and he's like, well, yeah, I think I got some of those. So we got some hand towels, and later it turns out they had washed some, and he gave us a stack of towels, big stack of towels. But after that ran out, I had to go back through the whole thing again to get some more towels. So I go back to this guy to ask for a towel. Okay, yeah, I'll get it to you. And he never did. I saw Coach Rob. Coach, you have extra towel in your room? And he gave me a towel.
Right. So look, yesterday we had a good train ride, right? You guys like the Canadian train? Fire? Yeah. It was clean, leather seats, right? Food, free Wi-Fi, movies included. So that was a good experience. Pleasant train ride, right? No drama. We get there plenty of time to get. Let me finish. We get there plenty of time to get on the train, right? We cross the border from Detroit into Windsor, right? We turn in the rental car. We catch a bus over to the train station. We already had our ticket to the We get the train, nice ride across the Canadian countryside, essentially 4 hours, and we get to
Union Station in
Union
Toronto.
Station in Toronto. Everything's cool, and we exit the train terminal, and we catch a cab to our hotel, which is only like a mile or so away, right?
And it was amazing. We just got there, everything.
It's like New York City, right? Yeah, Toronto's like New York City, right?
Yeah.
Busy street. And there's this big festival going on. Tell me about the festival real quick.
Urbana is supposed to be huge annual festival that goes on.
And what is the significance of Urbana real quick?
I don't really know all the details.
I know a detail.
Okay, good.
You forgot your GoPro on the train. How are you about to post Trevor's cracked phone on Facebook, but you forget your $2,000 camera, $2,000 camera on the train?
It's not $2,000 camera, it's a $300 camera.
All I know is that
And what-
anybody
and
else
what-
that has it.
And what happened? We were in the cab, and what happened?
Oh, I left the camera on the train. I said, get out the cab and go get it.
That's what I did, Trevor. I read Trevor. Is that what happened?
So,
I was like,
You don't know what happened once I got inside
I
the
was
terminal.
like, there's a layover. I know that train didn't turn around and leave. If anything, they were cleaning it.
Oh, I was so lucky that was the end of the line.
Yeah.
And I think that nice lady, the lady that
She was great. Did you see her again?
no, but I'm sure she was the one that found it and turned it into, the people that clean the train. So anyway, I run around the terminal for like 4 or 5 minutes just trying to find the train. I'm actually jumping across the railroad tracks, down on the ground level, crossing railroad tracks so I could get to our train because I was on the subway side of the terminal and I couldn't figure out how to get to the side where the Via train came in. And I'm like, all I need to do is step on the third rail and be, burnt to a crisp in here in the Canadian train station. Anyway, I find the train and I run up to some guy and I'm like, sir, I need to get I was on train 76 and I need to go back on the train. I left an item on the train and he was like, well, all the bags have been removed. I was like, well, it's not a bag. I was like, it was a camera. It was attached to the window. He's like, yeah, I got it, and I took the baggage. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks, great. I said, where's baggage? So he points in the direction of baggage. I run around the train terminal for another 2 minutes trying to find the baggage claim area. I finally find it, and then there's some nice kids working the area. And this young girl wants to question me about, making sure that that I'm the person that actually owned the camera. So I, go through all that stuff and describe the camera. And I'm able to retrieve my camera, but that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That should be a subtitle. Yeah. That should be a news story. Yeah. Yeah. Man risks his life to find a $300 camera.
Risks.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We will be arriving at Toronto's Union Station on platforms 5 to 6. Doors will open on North Hall by the south side after a brief stop at Union Station. The train will continue all stops eastbound to Oshawa. School bus connections in Oshawa for Bowmanville, Newtown. For passengers departing at Union, you're invited to take a look around and you can board a new train. Make sure you have all your belongings.
Pantanje, 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 Uelu, Uelu, Pande, Juba, Pantanje, Cantanje, Elu, Elu, Bunje, Cantwa, Palanve, Tumbalu, Elu, Bunje, Rua, Pantanje, 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 Uelu, Uelu, Pantanje, Rua.
process to get more of a hands-on experience than, let's say, just sitting in a lecture hall all day. Up on the right-hand side is the St. James Gardens. Now these are completely symmetrical. And to the left of it is the St. James Cathedral Church. Now this is one of my favorite churches in Toronto. It was also favorited by Queen Elizabeth, who caused quite a row when she was here one time. Now, back in the day they had a thing called queue fees, where if you wanted to enter a church you had to pay money. Now when the Queen Elizabeth was here one day, the church had reached over capacity, and they had brought back queue fees for that one day. And people were paying upwards of $3,000 just to get into that very same church. Now to the west of us is our financial district, where you'll find the home of our top 4 banks. That's the RBC, Bank of Montreal, TD, and Scotiabank. It is also a popular filming location. Now with you filming here in Toronto, it's a little bit easier than shutting down the streets of New York or Chicago. Plus, if productions use Canadian cast and crew, they get a little bit of a tax break as well. And we've had movies such as X-Men, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Beautiful Mind, Good Will Hunting, and much to the dismay of the Chicago mayor, the film Chicago is made primarily here in Toronto. Now, if you're ever wondering if you're watching New York, Chicago, or Toronto, you just have to look for these streets, and if you see streetcar tracks on the street level, then you know you are in fact watching Toronto and not New York or Chicago. We're one of 3 cities in the world that still have our streetcar tracks on the street level. Sandra and myself, Andrew, we want to thank you for joining us today on this beautiful day in Toronto. Now, as Site City goes, they believe they have employed the best tour guides that they can find. So tips are greatly appreciated because they let me know you have enjoyed your experience and enjoyed my tour. But feedback is also welcome, of course, as it lets me know if there's anything you liked or didn't like about the tour today. Apart from the bad weather, of course. Now, we do hope that you guys have yourself a great rest of the night. Stay dry, and we hope you have a great rest of your time here in Toronto, in Canada, or wherever you may be going. When we come to our complete stop, I will give you the go-ahead to depart.
Release my soul, I lost control. Release my soul, I've lost control. Too far gone, too far gone, too far gone. Ain't no way back, no way back, no way back, no way back, no way back. Too far gone. Jack your body, 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 jack Jack,
Let me talk a little bit about this stretch of water that we're in right now. This is called Long Pond. It's an Olympic-sized rowing track, and they shut it down once a year, every July, for a Dragon Boat Festival. A little bit further down in Long Pond here, you actually can see the stands where the spectators get to sit and watch these Dragon Boat Festivals. Now it is at this point in the tour here that we'd like to give you all some peace and quiet to enjoy the beauty and serenity of the islands here, as well as move around a little bit and take some photos. So I'll be giving you a break from my voice.
contrasting ideas pass through our ears. The older we grow, the more knowledge we know. Time marches on, waiting for no one in a world filled with strife, blossoming in new life. Evolution brings change, and change seems so strange when you had it the same for so long. But when change comes along, don't feel the same. Just look, it's the only thing we grow. Because evolution brings change, and it shouldn't seem so strange. You can't have it the same for too long. Time marches on, waiting for no one in this world filled with strife, blossoming in new life. Contrasting ideas will be passed through your ears. The older you grow, the more knowledge you get to know. Huh. Time, time, time.
Man, oh, I missed you.